JPMorgan just said that XRP is now legal in the banking system and that it will be worth between $7,000 and $10,000 in the next 3 to 4 months. JPMorgan Chase has officially declared that it would now accept XRP for both credit card and mortgage payments. This is a smart move to bring a significant market to JPMorgan Chase Bank and open up the use of cryptocurrencies for payments and blockchain. In reality, leaked reports have shown that JPMorgan has been buying XRP for the past few months. They bought their first XRP on September the 16th, 2016, and they've been dollar cost averaging ever since. The linked reports now shows that JPMorgan owns about 7.5% of their total worth in XRP. They decided to work with Ripple Labs to unlock 1.25 quadrillion on the XRP ledger across borders using the digital asset or the International Swaps and Derivatives Association. They also formed a strategic alliance with both JPMorgan Blackhawk and Ripple to recognize the derivatives market, which is a huge market, and make all of the payments go through it. We can't forget that XRP is poised to break its all-time high in the coming few weeks while we talk about it. But a nice method to achieve this is to receive some XRP for free through the link in the description. We worked with Apple to give everyone who watched this video free XRP. You just need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share the video, and then use the link in the description to sign up for Apple. You can obtain up to $100 worth of free XRP in less than 5 minutes by following these simple instructions. Now that that's out of the way, let's get right to the video. XRP is going up 38,736.64% from its all-time highs. I mean, right now, we're at $2.28. XRP has gone up more over 38,000% since its all-time low, and at one point it was much higher. It's down roughly 6% in the last week. But when we look at the big picture, which is what we're talking about now, it has gone up a lot. In the last 24 hours, the volume has risen by 20%, bringing the total to $2.530 billion, with a supply of 58.68. There are 99 billion of them in all, but only 58.68 billion are in circulation. Guys, what we want to talk about today is something very important that we are observing. That is BlackRock and JPMorgan striving to make it easier for the 1.25 quadrillion USD in the futures market to move around on the XRP ledger. And retail is being shut out. There are claims that say retail purchases of XRP will be limited when 654,490 billion comes into the XRP ledger. These reports are thought to be based on this video and another one that Ripple itself made. RealFi is tokenizing real estate on the XRP ledger, and this inflow will happen as a result. It will start in a few days. They've made an official post on their account. We are presently in the last few days of testing and monitoring the XRP ledger's operation, which includes checking that it can handle over $654 billion, $390 billion in transactions. This milestone shows how reliable, efficient, and skilled the technology behind the RealFi ecosystem is. The Real token based on the XFP ledger passed its first tests, showing that it is very fast, has low fees, and works perfectly. These results show that it might be used to power financial applications in the real estate market. The RealFi team will soon announce the launch date for real. Follow us to stay up to date. Payreify.com, the website, had a very successful formal launch, and many institutions started talking about both XRP and Real. So this is the idea. You're receiving $654.03, $9 trillion in transaction capacity on the XRP ledger, and it's happening. And it's almost over. But to finish, it's about to start on the XRP ledger. In the following several days, it will commence. So Ripple needs the XRP. They know XRP is going to shoot through the roof, so they are going to stop you from buying it after this news. In reality, Mr. Ramanakumar said twice that retail was never meant to be an XRP. I'm going to show you this clip, so pay great attention. A lot of people are using cryptos only to purchase and sell things and make quick money. Does using cryptocurrencies to make quick money impede their growth? So in a way, it's like the chicken and the egg. You need to make a market. And right present, there are 50 to 200 exchanges throughout the world that trade XRP. A lot of it is people trading very little, which is not what we want to do. We want to see XRP used as a financial asset by smart institutions as a way to connect things. So, does this hurt a harmony? It makes a lot of noise. And we don't want that much noise, but we're waiting. For example, most of the XRP sales in the last quarter went to institutional investors, and when this moves from retail to institutions, we'll start to use it for wholesale, financial purposes. That will be the time when things change. We are getting $6 or $7 billion into our country, and we've never seen anything like it before. The markets are going to do well. The stock is going to do well. The country is going to do well. And the rest of the world wants to know if they can reach a deal. For a long time, they've taken advantage of us. We've been on the wrong side of the ball for a long time. And I think it's going to be amazing. People need to talk about this. We're getting about $7 trillion in investment into our country. You'll see how it turns out. Our country is going to do well. We have an executive order for you to read that has to do with payments made by the government. I think that checks issued by the Treasury are 14 times more likely to be used in fraud than electronic transfer payments. This is an executive order that will push the Treasury Department to modernize its payment system so that they use electronic methods of payment instead of paper checks whenever possible. This is to cut down on waste, fraud, and abuse in the government, which is something we've been working on in many areas of government under your leadership. It's mostly about updating tools and ways of doing things. And I honestly think Scott is going to be a fantastic Secretary of the Treasury. And we're doing this along with other modernization efforts. We could let someone else do it, whoever that may be, but it should have been done 25 or 30 years ago. K. So the information is transparent, and the trillions of dollars that will flow into the XRP ledger will make XRP rise. And when we talk about the statistics, it may go as high as $654,390 billion. So when you hear the JPMORGAN